The Offensive Rookie of the Year award wasn't the only disgraceful one this year in the NFL. Adrian Peterson won the MVP after arguably the greatest season ever by a running back. But Peyton Manning's season was just as impressive, so why not make them co-MVPs? If Manning had to share the award with Steve McNair after breaking the single-season passing touchdown record in 2004, then he dang sure should have got at least a share of it this year. Do the voters even watch football anymore? Get somebody in there with some sense, man.
Hey folks, how are you? Dan Parzik here, Director of Content for rantsports.com. I want to discuss with you today a little Peyton Manning talk and how he looked during his first day of organized team activities with the Denver Broncos. Now, for all you football fans, it was a great sign to see Manning back on the field on Monday, considering what happened last season when he missed the entire 2011 season while recovering from multiple neck surgeries. Now, from what the reviews say so far, Manning looked impressive. They said he had his old zip back. He did a great job working with his new teammates and calling plays. And from what it seems like, he's going to return to his old dominant self. But let's not get too carried away just yet. I mean, this is organized team activities we're talking about. This is just some sort of practice where the players don't even go full contact. Let's wait until the preseason comes along before we start talking about Manning looking like his old dominant self. Considering how serious this injury was last year, I want to see Manning take a few hits, no, not just a few hits, a few hard hits on the ground, get back up, and call the next play again to prove that he still has what it takes to be able to play football again. Because let's be honest, that neck injury is one of the most serious injuries in all of football. And the last thing you want is for Manning to take one bad hit, re-injure himself, and then have to miss the entire 2012 season again. And considering how much money the Broncos are investing in him, we got to remember he signed that hefty 5-year, $96 million team this offseason when he was released from the Indianapolis Colts. I mean, if he can return to his old dominant self, then yeah, Manning obviously deserves that type of money. But there's a lot of risk involved here, and until Manning actually gets on the football field, takes a few big hits, and proves that there's absolutely no more complications from that neck injury, there's no reason for anyone to be making a big deal about how he looks on the football field just yet. So don't get too hyped about what we saw on organized team activities on Monday. Yeah, it was a great sign that Manning's looked that good that early, but there's still a long process to go with coming back from this type of injury if Manning has any chance of returning to his old dominant self for the future Hall of Fame quarterback. I'm Dan Parzik. Be sure to check out your latest NFL coverage at rantsports.com/NFL.